You know, when I make these videos, I always try to talk to you. Yes, you. There is only one you, my viewer, and today I need your help. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you for any money or your firstborn or anything like that, but I need your input and feedback regarding Ron's Basement. I started this channel just about a year ago. February 19th of 2022 is when I made a real commitment to focus on building Ron's Basement. I said to myself that I'd make one video a day at least, and that I would try to build a community. And thanks to people like you, and it's true, it's just you and me again, right now. You're here in the basement with me. It's had some reasonable success, and I'm very, very grateful for the fact that you've helped support me over the last year. So thank you. But as I move into the second year here, I need to look at possibly making a few changes. I want to get your input. I want to get your feedback and get your thoughts. So the first thing I want to talk about is sponsorships. I'm going to have to get some type of sponsorship if I want to continue with this. You guys know my wife, Susie. We also have twin 10-year-old daughters. I'm the primary breadwinner for our family. So as I'm down here making videos, yes, YouTube does pay me a little bit of money. And trust me, it's a little bit. You wouldn't be jealous if you're working for anything close to minimum wage. You're doing better than me right now. But there's other ways to generate income, one of which is sponsorships, but I won't sell out. I've had so many opportunities presented to me to get paid to present to you products or even companies, stocks that I would never invest in myself. So I've passed on all those because I won't talk to you about anything that I don't believe in 100%. So what I'm going to try to do, there are some companies, and I list them in my description, that I have significant stock holdings in. I'm going to approach them first to see if I can get a sponsorship arrangement with one of them. That would mean that during my videos, I'm going to have to talk about them briefly, right? I'll make some feature videos about them, and I might have to mention, hey, today's video is brought to you by my sponsor, blah, 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 check them out, and then get back. Let me know what you think about that, number one. The other thing I've started to do is to start talking about products that I like, but I'm not going to directly make individual videos about those anymore here on Ron's Basement. I have another channel, How To Ron, and I'll keep all my how-to and product review videos on that channel. I'll again, maybe briefly for 10 or 15 seconds, mention the channel, mention specific videos over there from time to time. I have what's called an affiliate arrangement with Amazon, where if you watch the video, you like the product, you click on the link that I have, I get a tiny commission. You don't pay anything more. Trust me, it's not a lot of money. It's hardly any money, but every little bit helps. So I'm not going to be making videos specifically on how to or products. And I think that with potential sponsors, the fact that if I keep Ron's Basement focused on gold, silver, precious metal mining stocks, and maybe, you know, the Jerome Powells and the other things like that, that they'll like that better. Again, the only time I'm going to recommend or talk about any company, product, or service is when I believe in it 100%. I don't have any class. Oh, see right there. I don't have any class. I don't have a class that I'm trying to sell you. That's a common strategy that a lot of content creators like to use. They'll make a class and for $200. I'm not going to pull that on you. I'm not going to ask you to sign up for any special membership, right? You just show up anytime you want. You can email me. My email address is always in the description of the videos. I'm not going to have a $10 a month membership where if you want exclusive access to me in the basement or to be able to ask me a question, you know, you got to pay $10 a month. I'm not going to do that. Sure, you want to donate money to me? That would be great. Greatly appreciated. And I have gotten some super chats, they're called, during my live streams, which are greatly appreciated. But again, no special class you need to sign up for, no special memberships. You are all gold card holders to Ron's Basement. The final thing I want to touch on is I promise to always keep it real with you. This is my real basement. This is my real favorite red shirt I've had for 30 years. It's been recommended to me that maybe I snazz things up. You know, I can put a shirt on, I can put a tie on. I've got some Brooks Brothers shirts and Brooks Brothers ties over there if that's what you want. I could get a fancy background of, you know, a brick wall or Wall Street or something like that. But, you know, I don't know that you want that. I think you want to come to the basement because I'm just a regular guy. Briefly, I want to tell you, too, who you're talking to, who you're listening to when you join me here in the basement. I don't like to brag, and I don't think I am bragging, but just so you know, I do have a bachelor's degree in accounting. I did work for one of the big 4 accounting firms. You may find that hard to believe. Actually, when I graduated, there were 6, and I had offers from 5 of the 6 big firms. One of them apparently was maybe a little smarter than the others. They passed on me, but nonetheless, I have a strong background in finance. I've won all types of awards, you know, jobs I've had in the past. Several times I've been recognized as a top producer in the world or employee of the year for the department that I worked in. You know, I put a high level of value on relationships and doing the best and being honest and as forthright as I can be. I'm not perfect. Trust me. You can ask Susie. You could ask any number of people. I certainly have my faults, but when I'm down here talking to you and when I'm living my regular life, I'll always do my best to be upfront, forthright, and honest with you. Hey, thanks again for all your support. Let me know your thoughts on where the channel's going. If you have any ideas, if you're cool with me getting sponsorships, I'd really appreciate your input and your feedback. You know, I so appreciate all of your support over the last year. You know, I guess it's virtual, but you know, as I'm recording this right now, I can feel you with me. So, do please consider me a friend, come back, and thanks for your time. I'll see you soon. Well, if you're still watching, I got a few more things to say. No wonder, right, that Susie's always trying to glue my lips shut with this B7000 glue. Don't forget, you can watch a video review of that and buy some for yourself through an Amazon link at HowToRon. Now, nonetheless, what I want to talk about is the bear. You know the story on the bear. He is blindfolded, and the blindfold comes off at $2,500. This person who I was talking to a couple weeks ago mentioned to me that, oh, you know, you got a big stuffed bear. How are people going to take you seriously? And alluded to the fact that I would get rid of the bear. I'm like, there's no way I can get rid of the bear. I said, who do you think Jerome Powell holds on to when he's down here and I'm ripping him a new you-know-what, right?